What's up, guys? I'm back. I'm back with another video. Um, I wanted to do this video because there are 3 days left until the first snapshot for the Pulsara Airdrop, and there have been a lot of people in my comments asking me how to move their Corium tokens to the Corium mainnet. Um, that's very important if you want to qualify for this airdrop because Corium Corium IOUs on the XRP ledger and Corium that is held on centralized exchanges will not qualify for this airdrop. Your Corium must be bridged over to the Corium mainnet. And so I decided to do a little example video to show you guys how to bridge your Corium to the Corium mainnet. And I also want to talk about Pulsara and the automated market maker and how we're going to make this money because this is another passive income opportunity with Corium. Like, I'm really excited for Pulsara. Now, if you're not already doing so, follow Corium on Twitter at Corium Official, blockchain infrastructure architect to meet critical scalability, security, and interoperability needs to power enterprise solutions on chain. Hashtag Superledger. Corium has over 54,000 followers on Twitter. Pulsara. Follow Pulsara on Twitter at Pulsara_IO. Pulsara is an advanced ecosystem developed on top of the Corium blockchain. Pulsara has over 1,700 followers on Twitter. And don't forget to follow me on Twitter at RPUReloaded so you get my latest updates and retweet the things that I think are interesting in the crypto space. Now, Pulsara says, are you ready? Be a part of the Psara airdrop. Hold Corium, get rewarded. They provided the airdrop guideline and the airdrop frequently asked questions. There are 3 days left until the snapshot. The snapshot is going to take place January 19th, 2024 at 1900 UTC time. So you got 3 days left to move your Corium to the Corium mainnet in order to qualify for this airdrop. So to move your Corium to the Corium blockchain, you can come over here to the Sologenic DEX and you can use your Zoom wallet to connect to the DEX and bridge your Corium over to the Corium mainnet. But you gotta have a Corium mainnet wallet on the other side of the bridge to receive your core. Corium addresses on the Corium mainnet start with core. Now, if you have a Ledger Nano, you can create a Corium account on your Ledger Nano by adding the Cosmos app to your Ledger Nano. Once you add the Cosmos app to your Ledger Nano, you can add a Corium account and it'll have a core address. Your address will start with CORE. That's how you know that a Corium address is a mainnet address. So yeah, if you have a Ledger, you can create a Corium account by adding the Cosmos app. You also have the Leap wallet, and you also have the Kepler wallet as well. You got options. You just gotta make sure that your Corium is on the Corium mainnet. So I have a little bit of XRP in my Solo DEX wallet. And so what I decided to do is, I'm gonna use the DEX, swap my XRP for a little bit of core, and then I'm gonna bridge it over to my Corium mainnet address so you guys will know how to do it. So you go to sologenic.org. You go to trade to go to the DEX. You need to connect your wallet. Okay. Some of y'all use the Zoom. I have the Solo DEX. Okay, so I got 27. I got 27 XRP to trade. So if you, some of y'all may have received your core already, in your Zoom wallet, and you don't have to trade. You could just go straight to the bridge. But if you don't have any core, the great thing about Solo is, the Sologenic Dex is that they have XRP core pairs. They have Sologenic core pairs. You can use the fiat on the map right here to buy XRP, swap for core, and then bridge it over all right here within the Sologenic Dex. So we're gonna come over here to this XRP core pair. We're gonna get some core. So swap 13 XRP is gonna give me 27. It's gonna give me 36 core. And I gotta confirm the transaction. So now I have 36 core and 11 XRP. So now that I have some core, shout out to Crypto Jake, man. Free the Songbird, hashtag retweet me. But now that I have some core, I can come over here to the bridge and bridge my Corium from the XRP ledger to the Corium mainnet. So we're going to select core right here from the bridge. They also have the option where you can bridge Solo from the XRP ledger to BNB. A while back, they had launched a liquidity pool on PancakeSwap for Solo. But we're going to use the core bridge to bridge our core from the XRP ledger to the Corium mainnet. So once you select the core, this is the core bridge right here to bridge it over to Corium. You can see from XRP ledger to Corium. Select the amount you want to bridge. You want to bridge all of it, 36 core. Now you have to enter a Corium address. You can't you gotta pay attention to what networks you're sending coins to and from, because if you send Corium Corium IOUs from the XRP ledger to a Corium address without bridging it over, it'll be lost forever. So you gotta pay attention to stuff like that, especially like when you start using IBC chains. You gotta pay attention to the small details, or your tokens could disappear. But you need a Corium address to send it to once you bridge it over. So I got my Corium address from my Leap wallet. Um, you could use your Corium address on your ledger, or you could use a Corium address within the Kepler wallet. When I listened to the Twitter space, the main guy for Pulsara said the main thing was that it had to be on the Corium mainnet. Didn't really matter what wallet you used as long as it was a private wallet. That's what he said. And he said once it's distributed, you might not see it within your wallet right away, but it will be distributed to your address. I heard. So yeah, I got my Corium address. The minimum amount that you can send across the bridge is 1 core. The maximum amount is 50,000 core. It says that it's instant, but in the small print right here, it says it could take up to 48 hours to receive the core. Most of the time, it doesn't take that long, but you understand that it could take up to that long. Then you confirm the transaction. You know, you got options like Leap has a desktop wallet and they have a mobile wallet. Kepler has a desktop app and they have a mobile app. And with the Kepler wallet, you can sync your Ledger Nano to it. You got options. Sign the transaction. And it's being bridged right now. It's currently in process. So now we just gotta wait to receive the core on the other side. But while we wait for the core to show up in my Leap wallet, I want to talk to you guys about Pulsara and the automated market maker and how we're gonna earn this passive income once the DAX launches. Like this is a graphical representation of how the Pulsara DEX works, right? Um, if you can understand this graph, then you will be able to understand how we're going to make money with Pulsara. So the Pulsara DEX is it's a decentralized autonomous exchange. It's run and governed by the people and the SARA token. Pulsara uses an automated market maker protocol, which means that it relies primarily on the liquidity providers. And Pulsara incentivizes the liquidity providers with rewards. So there are a couple of different aspects to the Pulsara DEX. You have traders, you have liquidity providers, vesting rewards, stakers, governance voting proposals, and staking airdrops. Now, traders. Traders are going to trade, especially, with Pulsara having USDC pairs. Traders are going to trade. But when the traders trade on the Pulsara DEX, the liquidity providers get paid. The liquidity providers receive liquidity shares for providing liquidity to any pools within the Pulsara DEX. And this is kind of like a loop right here. This is like a positive feedback loop. And you can do that over and over and over again in theory. And when the traders trade, the liquidity providers get paid. They receive liquidity shares, but they can also take their liquidity pool tokens and stake them to earn vesting rewards. So it's like double the rewards. And that when you stake your liquidity pool tokens, it ensures that Pulsara has deep liquidity. You know, that liquidity is locked in for longer periods of time. And then you also have the stakers. The stakers um, have a vested interest in the success of Pulsara. The stakers stake their SARA tokens to vote on governance proposals, and stakers will earn a reward for staking on the DEX. The stakers stake on the DEX and they receive DEX shares. In the white paper, it said that stakers will earn rewards, but in addition to earning rewards, stakers will also earn periodic airdrops in the form of trading fees. So you're staking your SAR, you're earning rewards on your SAR, but you're also receiving airdrops in the form of trading fees. And that's like a positive feedback loop right there as well. You stake on the DAX, you receive DAX shares. You stake on the DAX, you receive DAX shares. And then you also receive periodic staking airdrops in the form of trading fees. And so you can do both of these things. You can provide liquidity, you can stake, you can also trade and receive airdrops. But like you can like really earn a lot of passive income with this Pulsara DEX. And I had a thought the other day is like Corium is an enterprise grade blockchain. So just imagine when financial institutions step in and start using the DEX. You know, because Pulsara is designed for enterprises. You know, it has multi-signature for extra security, and Pulsara is a fork of Astroport, right? And I was looking at Astroport the other day. It's a decentralized exchange uh, within the Cosmos ecosystem. This is Astroport, the future of trading. It says, hovering above the stars, Astroport is a neutral marketplace where anyone from anywhere in the galaxy can dock to trade their wares. Decentralized, permissionless, and open source, Astroport's marketplace is a public good governed by its community of token holders. And so when you go into the DEX, right, you can see their pools. Astroport had $7 million in volume in the last 24 hours. You know, what do you think is going to happen when financial institutions start using Pulsara and we see like $10 million in volume, $100 million in 24-hour volume? Like, can you imagine those trading fees that you will be receiving for providing liquidity and staking? And the price of Core and SAR go up, like those airdrops could be worth a lot of money, a lot of money. And so if you can understand all of that, then you can understand how we're going to make a lot of money. You know, I mean, if the SAR token really goes up in price, like those airdrops will be fat, fat, bro. And you can, you just provide liquidity, you're earning passive income as people trade in and out of the pairs. Like this is the future of earning passive income, just sitting back and staking and providing liquidity. and we're doing this on multiple different chains. But yeah, man, I'm really excited for Pulsara. Let's see if I got my core yet. Yeah, so my core is there. It's now on the Corium mainnet. You see it there. And what I like to do is I like to stake my core by delegating it to the Zen Lounge. Shout out to Zen. So, and when you automatically qualify for the Pulsar airdrop when you're delegating your core to a validator. So I mean you can continue to stake and earn core, and you all can qualify for the SAR token. Oh, I claimed it. I should have staked it. Okay, so I claimed it. Now let's stake it. And so I have successfully delegated my core to the Zen Lounge. I got my core bridged over from the XRP ledger to the Corium mainnet, and I'm ready to get these SAR token airdrops and earn this passive income once the DEX launches. Now the first snapshot is in 3 days. The first round of distribution is on the 24th, and the DEX launches on the 26th. So let me know what you think about all of this. All right. This is RPU, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.